What's up, guys? Spenny. A tale as old as time. Political murder. It's happened throughout all time, throughout all seasons. There are Shakespearean tales told about it. It goes back to biblical times of Cain and Abel. When somebody is threatening your power or has something that you want, you just go off them and take it. It's brutish, and it has plagued mankind, and it plagues our current day. You can go look up the Clinton body count and find that 50 people have mysteriously been done away with near the Clintons, died in mysterious circumstances right before they were about to testify against the Clintons. Some of them with incriminating evidence about the Clintons, some of them shot in the back of the head a couple times in the middle of the woods with firearms that weren't theirs, ruled a suicide. Don't you worry, we'll just clean that mess right up. But did you know that Germany has their own version of this? Ironic that the Jeffrey Epstein video is right here. It's the embedded video. Another Clinton body count. Boom. 6 candidates from Germany's right-wing AfD party die 13 days apart in lead up to local elections. What? 4 candidates and 2 reserves from the right-wing AfD party in Germany have dropped dead within 13 days of each other just before the elections, according to reports. The Alternative for Deutschland candidates were set to appear on ballots in North Rhine-Westphalia on September 14th. Officials said no foul play is currently suspected of their deaths. Oh, okay, sure. I wonder, what are the chances of that happening exactly? Ralph Lang, 66, Wolfgang Klinger, Stefan Behrens, 71, 59, and Wolfgang Seitz, 59, all kicked the bucket within 2 weeks of each other. Candidates all died over the same period. German officials stated that the 2 deaths were a result of natural causes, but have not commented on the cause of the others. There's nothing suspicious here at all. The AfD was not expected to be competitive in the regional September elections. However, the party made significant progress in the last state elections, climbing from 5% to 16%. North Rhine-Westphalia has a population of 18 million, and reported 20,000 candidates will run for office this cycle. The mass of untimely deaths among AfD candidates has forced officials to reprint ballots several times and invalidate some mail-in ballots. Alternative for Deutschland leader amplified speculation when she posted economist Stefan Omberg's comments that the number of candidate deaths was statistically impossible. German police say they're investigating the deaths, and details are withheld for privacy reasons. Got it. Okay. Grok, what is the AfD party? Why would someone, a globalist run Europe? So why would somebody want to stop the AfD party? The AfD party in Germany holds a range of beliefs rooted in right-wing populism, national conservatism, and Euroscepticism. Oh my. Germany, of course, the unifying force and the only vibrant economy in all of Europe, if you can even call it that. The only place that has a population center that could create an economic engine is Germany. Every other European country is totally and completely flaccid. Below is a concise overview of their core positions and political stances: nationalism and sovereignty, anti-immigration, Euroscepticism, economic policies that advocate for tax cuts and deregulation, and reducing welfare benefits. Oh my, for non-Germans, look at that. Cultural conservatism, party promotes German values, family structures, Christian heritage, opposing progressive beliefs of gender and multiculturalism. The AfD is skeptical on climate change, law and order. They call for strong law enforcement and harsher penalties for crime, anti-establishment, and populism. Well, would you look at that? So this looks like almost the MAGA party of Germany, right? How is this not a bigger story, or the biggest story in the world right now? Says the Quartering. The most dangerous job in the world is being an honest politician who wants to make your country great again. Look at this. Just all of the, this was the Japanese Shinzo Abe murder, Bolsonaro nearly killed, AfD. Yeah. Donald Trump shot in the head, right? Insane news out of Germany. The 7th AfD politician dies ahead of local elections. So now there's 7 deaths. Statistically impossible? You say so. And so do, many people who have been observing this.
I read 4 German AfD candidates who were supposed to sit in the elections died suddenly. 4 politicians that are a part of the AfD in Germany, which supports mass deportations. 4 of them died unexpectedly. I woke up today and it was 6 AfD politicians died suddenly. In the last hour, it is now 7 AfD politicians died suddenly. 7 from one party. One party in Germany which supports mass deportations. And this is before key state elections. To put that into perspective, imagine any party in your country, any one party had 7 of their politicians die suddenly before an election, especially when they're the opposition. Just before elections, a party that's been gaining a lot of traction in Germany. 7 candidates.
The entire world is saying, like, what? Germany rocked by impossible wave of deaths. 7 candidates. Some of them in like their 50s. Very healthy, right? People. 7th candidate confirmed dead. What the F is going on? Another day, another dead AfD politician. 7. Elon Musk posting AfD. Elon Musk in favor of the German populism. Trump on AfD gains in Germany. Looks like the Conservative Party in Germany has won a very big and highly anticipated election. Much like the USA, people of Germany got tired of no common sense agenda, especially from energy, immigration, and so on. So President Trump saying many more victories to follow. AfD is the last hope for Germany. You can see that they have done very well in recent elections, causing incredible fear. Populist right-wing parties lead polls across Europe's biggest economies. In the globalists, this has been a truly a moment of shock and awe. They thought that they would never have to see again the rise of populism and nationalism across Europe, and they're wrong. EU rocked as right-wing candidates inspired by Trump win Poland election, allowing veto from Brussels policies. This has been happening all across the country. Now the Nationalist Party is leading in the UK, of all places, as that country, of course, descends into total and absolute madness. This is the result, obviously, of putting other people, especially criminal aliens, ahead of your own native heritage citizens. This should be one of the biggest international news stories right now. There's a conservative, anti-immigration, anti-Islam, popular political party, basically everything that I love. 7 candidates dead and crickets. You can't tell me this is foul play. Total of 6 politicians died in the lead up to the elections. I'm not saying I know what is happening here, but I usually subscribe to the general thought that there's no such thing as a coincidence in this world, and evil is very, very real. Yes. That's according to Eva Ballenbrock. My best. Here. 6, says Robert Malone. Candidates? Seriously? You can't make this stuff up. Listen to the man. He's a doctor. Legacy media and the police. I assure you that there's one big coincidence. By the way, these candidates weren't far right at all. But again, the German government has defamed people in the AfD. They want to non-humanize them. Boy, we've been dealing with a considerable amount of that. Either Germany votes AfD or it's the end of Germany, says Elon Musk. So if you are in Germany and you're watching this, vote AfD. And ladies and gentlemen, ensure a future for Europe. Otherwise, you will, in our lifetime, cease to recognize Europe at all. Europe for the Europeans. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.